Hey, now we're getting into pile 2 of the boss kits, the bug out survival supplements. And I typically I lump navigation and signaling together when I'm teaching. So let's put all those kits together and we'll talk about them. So we have a 14-piece emergency signaling kit, the pocket signaling kit, and then the 16-piece land navigation kit. We're going to lay these out and take a look at them. First thing I want to say about the signaling is that this is the pocket signaling kit. And all the items that are here are also here. One variation, these are the chem lights, the small chem lights in the pocket kit. And these are big chem lights here. I'll open that up and show it to you in just a moment. But let's go over the contents here and you'll see the different pieces. Man, I really have some personal experience with one of these items right here. Survival whistle literally saved my children's lives one time when they were little. I am personally a fan of, I wish I could require it, that every child that goes in the outdoors carries a whistle with them and understands it's a piece utilized for survival and safety and not to play with. But let's just start with that, because this is one piece of this whole kit, and everybody should have one of these. Everybody should have one of these. First off, it comes with some instructions on how to build some signal fires, which is really useful. Some messaging for aircraft and stuff of that nature, as well as how to use the signal mirror, which is right here. Also, what you have in here is you have some cordage that has reflective material on it, so it'll show up. Hit this, and this piece right here is all reflective, and so if a light hits it, it'll be useful for you. These are tacks, this is cordage, these are like patches. You also have, for daytime use, and this is critical, this is another thing that I love about these kits, is it has basically a smoke grenade, a small smoke grenade that is orange. Most smoke comes out in white, and if you're utilizing that on a background of white snow, it's not worth a dime. So this is bright orange, going to be useful for you. You have basically surveyor's tape, flagging tape, which is great. You have chalk for an urban situation or in situations where you can write on anything with chalk. You have waterproof paper with a permanent marker that you can leave notes if you have to go out and get supplies, get food, get firewood, but you set up a camp, you can leave a note. Matches. You have the Mylar blanket that is silver on one side and orange on the other. You can utilize that for signaling as well. And as I stated earlier, the chem lights are in this black package, and these are much more sizable here than what you have in the small one. Both of them are useful. We utilize these small little chem lights in a lot of activities that we do where we don't need a lot of light, but if you want some big ones, you can get the big kit as well. This is really fantastic kits. So I'm going to gather this up. Signaling is for a situation where you've gotten lost and you need help, which I love having supplies for that. But one of the things that can fix that is knowing how to navigate. So I'm going to go through the land navigation kit next so you can see what they have there, and that'll help you not get lost in the first place. So this fixes problems, and the next kit is a solution so you don't have to use these. So this is a 16-piece land navigation kit. A lot of pieces in here. And some really good indicators that they put some good kits together, and I'll show you why. This is one of my favorite topics because, I wrote a book on the subject. So check it out. Essential Wilderness Navigation is the best book on wilderness navigation, but there's a good one here too, so we'll point that out as well. They included in this kit the map reading and land navigation handbook from the Department of the Army, FN 2126 or 2126. Pretty good book. I think our book does a better job of it, but if you just get this kit, you've got really the education that you need to get started. I'll make that clear, and a lot of other pieces. They also have this guide that comes from maptools.com. And I love talking about maptools.com. I'm going to show you a couple of their tools. The gentleman at maptools.com let us use several of his graphics for our book and was just more than happy to help us. We've always bought maptools.com for our classes, and this kit contains some. So let me show you what we've got. If you're unfamiliar with map tools, basically people call them map tools or protractors. But basically what you have are these little cards that you can utilize on the map itself to help map things out. And, no pun intended. But they included, and I actually left this at the house because I was looking at it earlier, they have the MGRS, the Military Grid Reference Tool, comes with this kit. and you can utilize that on a map if the scale matches properly. They also have this pile of different cards that are really useful. Like you can utilize this to find directional headings. It talks about the different types of north, and there's all kinds of tools that come with this. These tools, you all, is one of the most misunderstood pieces of land navigation, and it just does my heart some good to see that they have these in here. What they also have that I really like is they have a Brunton Compass. Let me talk about Brunton Compasses for a second. Precision made in the USA. I love that. At Nature Reliance School, we're big fans of Brunton and Sunto compasses. That's what we recommend to all of our students, and so I'm really pleased that this compass is in here. A couple things else that often get overlooked is map cases. So basically just a Ziploc bag, you all. Just a real solid Ziploc bag to put your map in, because you don't want it to deteriorate just because it's raining. You have some Write in the Rain note cards. You have a pencil. Simple. Very, very simple. You have a cordage for the compass. You have some ranger beads, often also called pace count beads, but you walk 100 meters, you pull a bead, 200, 300, 400, 500. Once you get up to 10 of those, you pull one down for 1 kilometer, and that's how you use the beads. They also have a pace counter here. I think this is a little bit overkill. I don't know that I would actually use that, but I can see where a lot of people, because a lot of people use this for walking and exercise. It's just one more way to use something to help keep up with how far you've gone. You just need to make sure you get your pace count. No 100 steps equals this many meters or whatever, ever how you want to do that. This is the 16-piece land navigation kit. Actually, incredibly pleased with what they put into this kit. They've got some really useful tools here. So this is the 16-piece land navigation kit. I've been just incredibly pleased with all the items that are in here. This, again, all this stuff comes from BOSS, Bug Out Survival Supplement. So check them out. I think they're well worth your consideration, and I know you're going to be pleased with these items. I think that's it for signaling and land navigation. That's been pile 2. I think we're moving on to pile 3 next. I don't know, maybe shelter. And we'll take a look at that, and I'm sure you'll be pleased with it too. Come on, join in. Let's learn together.